Kraken's still in the car, but we are gonna do the Traces Trail. Matthew's arm is closed, so we have to park at the Overall Run Trail entrance. It's a little colder than I expected it to be, a little windier. So we might not do the second trail I was gonna do. So we are over here. We're gonna walk up, stop holding me. We're gonna walk around and then do the loop and then come back. I think we're just gonna do that one. I was gonna do Rainview Cabin as well, but I think it's too chilly for that. And Kraken is also kind of a slow walker, so I don't think I'm going to be able to warm up by walking fast. So the sun is out a little bit, so it feels a little warmer, but it's still pretty windy, unfortunately. This section of the trail follows the Appalachian Trail south, and then we meet up on the Overall Run Trail, and then the Traces Trail goes around Matthew's arm. So when I did my Sugarloaf Loop hike, I went on this section, but this isn't the section that I hated and was complaining about. This one was pretty not rocky and easy to walk. There's Kraken. She's having a grand old time sniffing everything. I'm disappointed that this isn't very green. This looks just like it did in October. We are at the marker. Trail goes south or north, and then Tuscarora-Overall Run Trail is this way, which is where we're gonna go. Kraken, we forgot Angel. I knew I was forgetting something when I was packing up, and I left Angel behind. We're supposed to be doing this together, and I just abandoned her. Now she's at home. She's gonna know. The side trail up to Traces Trail has been almost completely downhill, so we're going to have to go back uphill after Traces Trail is 1.7 miles. I don't know how much the trail we've already been on is. I tried to look up a number, but I couldn't figure it out. But at least the leaves are gone now, so it's not so slippery. And we started this, there's some flowers. We started this at 10:45, I think. So I will update at what time we finished. Alright, we're finally at the marker. Does this say how long? Stop choking yourself. I don't think that says how many miles it is. No, not that way. Just chill for a second. Tuscarora-Overall Run Trail is to the right if you're coming down, but we want to go to the Traces Trail, which is this way. Alright, we're at another marker already. So Traces Trail is that way. Matthew's arm is 0.5 that way, but I think it's just a giant loop around it. So you want to go this way? Alright, we can go this way. And then we gotta go way back up the mountain to get back to the car. So we're probably gonna walk close to 3 miles on this. There are supposed to be ruins of homesteads on this, which I think is what that wall is. So I guess it's kind of good that we're not here when everything's grown up and over, because then I'm not sure how close they are to the trail. Stop pulling. Stop. Wait a second. Because this is right here, obviously. But I'm not sure if there's stuff like deep in that you have to go explore. Can I get a picture of you next to this? It's a very different look than the rest of the forest. Might be because there's water here. There's another wall there. There's one back there. I don't know if there's any like foundations or anything. But I know in some places there's cemeteries. I'll have to find one of those to go on. There's a little stream running here. Oh. Another wall there. I don't think I've said this already, but I believe the rating of this trail is easy. So, I haven't been hiking since I did the Sugarloaf one. So I wanted to start off with something a little easier, just to get back into it. But I also wanted to bring Kraken, so she could get out and enjoy. And she seems to be enjoying it, so we've accomplished our goals. There's a fence over there. I don't know how well you can see it. I can't see it very well on the screen. Hold on. There's a metal pole in the center right there. Come on, you gotta stay on the trail. Wonder what that's about. So I meant to look up what we might see as far as old homesteads, and I forgot. The reasons there are remains of homesteads here are because in, I believe, the Great Depression, when they were building this park, if families refused to move off the land, sometimes they would forcibly evict them and then burn their houses down so that they couldn't come back. And some people were allowed to stay, but I'm not sure what the criteria was for that, if it was like a certain location, or if like descendants agreed not to try to move into the home or what, but some people were allowed to stay and some people lost their entire home and had to move. Another signpost here, the dirt road. Traces Trail, Blue Blaze, parking 1 mile. Don't tie me up. Weedlewood Trail, Beecher Ridge Trail, Tuscarora, Matthews Arm. I'm confused. Which way am I supposed to go? Because it looks like there's a trail there. This is obvious. This might be the one. Matthews Arm Trail. Matthews Arm Campground. I couldn't see it, but there's an arrow here. So we're gonna go this way. Come on. Let's go. Or actually, do you want to stop for a little water break? Or do you want to keep going? Keep going. Yeah, there's a blue blaze on that tree behind the bush right there, so this is the way. I guess Matthew's Arm is, I don't know which direction we're facing. I think it's up there. think we're getting close to the entrance of the campground. As you can see, a road over there. Matthew's Arm is currently closed. I believe that it opens May 5th. So there shouldn't really be anyone over here. But I think, is that a car over there? It looks like a car from over here. I mean, there's probably like, there's a building there. Rangers and killer sticks. Rangers and the people who are trying to get it open. Again, probably parked around, you know. But I was kind of hoping to see more traces. It didn't seem like there were very many. Would you like to show them what you found? This looks, I guess, like a deer skull. I don't know much about skulls, but that's kind of cool. Don't touch it. So this is the last marker I see over here. I'm not sure. I don't see anything on this. I'm not sure exactly where it picks up again. We're going to have to consult the map after I make her take a water break. Found the other marker. It's on the other side of the parking lot. Okay, I guess we're going now. This trail overall hasn't been super rocky, but it alternates. Sometimes it looks like this. Sometimes it's more dirt. And there's a little amphitheater over there. Alright, and we're back where we started now. So we get to go uphill now. Are you ready, Kraken? I know, you're tired. But we gotta do this. I believe in you. When we were getting here, we saw two people walking back to their car, but we haven't seen anyone else since then. Until we were walking up here. We're still on the path back up to the Appalachian Trail. There were two people walking down the hill. Kraken, of course, barks at them. So we get off the trail as far as we can. We're in one of the areas where there's a bunch of trees down, so it's hard to move off. And then she starts wagging her tail. And then she gets mad that they won't pet her. We're not there yet. We might see more people. Who knows? There weren't really any views on that path, but you can kind of see through the trees. This is on the Appalachian Trail. There's a little side area over here. Looks like it would be an okay place to take a break. But I think we're almost back to the car, so I'm gonna keep pushing her so we can go and sit and not be cold. So we have finished. When we were coming back up, we saw a person with an orange jacket and a person with a pink jacket kind of up the trail, and it looked like they had a big brown dog with them, so I stepped off with her because I was able to. But they turned around and walked back up, and I gave them a couple minutes to get ahead of us, but we didn't see them at all. So it's possible they came back to the parking lot. But then when we got to the marker for the Appalachian Trail and the Tuscarora Trail, we saw another person with an orange jacket and a pink jacket, and I was like, are these the same people? What did you do with your dog? Because unless they ran back to the parking lot, I feel like there was no way for them to do that. There's no dogs in any of the cars, and I didn't see any cars leaving, so maybe it's just a coincidence, but I don't know. So after I filmed that little bit, I went and drove a couple miles south and stopped at Elk Wallow Wayside, and I picked up this canister of isobutane to try out my stove. I also went to the bathroom there. I wanted to look around the store a little more, but it was just two ladies in there, and they were staring at me, and I was awkward about it. But Traces Trail is a nice little hike. I'd be interested in going back once everything started blooming just to see how different it looks. Thanks for watching. See you next week.